should be up.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
You're on the internet.
Hello, welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your Game Master for Star Trek Adventures Season 2.
And I have.
Wait, you don't bring your tablet?
Well,
You
I
did not bring
forgot it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, so I'll load up my phone then for that.
Yes.
I can do mine if my battery lasts.
Okay, got chat loaded up.
Mm.
If anybody shows.
I mean, if you've got plug right behind you, if you need to plug it in or can plug it in.
I didn't bring the
Plug it back.
cord.
Okay, well,
But go ahead.
Hey, you did it. Kind of.
Yes.
anyways.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Season 2, Episode 1. At long last, after our previous interesting campaign of destroying the Discovery and everyone died, you have new characters and a new ship. So
Yes.
let's start
Oh, yeah.
with Matt and introduce a round.
Alrighty. Well, I am playing a human in security. It's Lieutenant Commander Weston. Overall, I'm not going to go through all the attributes because that'd be annoying. Talents, I have personal effects, which gives me a couple pieces of equipment. I have constantly watching to help detect problems and different things like that. Technical expertise for a little bit of work with the computer. And veteran being a senior officer. My focuses, hand phasers, bleh, espionage, ambojitsu, shipboard tactical systems, stratagema, and cryptography.
Mm-hmm.
Figured I'd tie into a few episodes.
Hey, and Lingard, a Ferengi.
Lieutenant Lengard.
Lieutenant, yes, Lieutenant. A lot of that stuff. We're more interested in other things. But anyway. Oh, I'm a chief medical officer. Yes. My focus is finance and infectious disease, biology, genetics, surgery, and emergency medicine. And
So what voice are you going with this guy?
I'm not
Is it
sure.
Like a whiny kind of...
whiny kind of
kind of
Ferengis,
hiss
usually
to
a
it?
little higher.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know. Anyway. So, but anyway.
I think anybody's going to be flying, so we won't need that.
Yes.
Nope.
Okay. Anyway, but and my favorite weapon is a hypo spray with knockout gas. Anyway, knockout serum.
Uh-huh.
But I haven't got any stats for that.
It's a melee attack.
Oh, it's a melee attack. Oh yeah. Well, okay. Anyway.
Be your daring plus security versus theirs, and you'd be able to hit them.
Okay. Anyway.
And last and
This will be
least...
interesting.
Why you say and least?
And
I'm not playing the Tribble this time.
That's true.
you played it?
No, we didn't play
I
it
think I
before.
should guess it.
Okay.
I did write it up. If you want to find on the Star Trek Adventures website, they do have stats for playing as a Tribble. It's sort of a joke, sort of an April Fool's sort of gag, but it's legitimate. It's on there, so you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I have Lieutenant. You correct me there. Alan Rex. He is a Trill from Starbase, born on Starbase 55, wherever that is. Chief Engineer. And my peak stats are Reasoning and Daring, Con and Engineering for disciplines. My focuses are Botany, Warp Field, Dynamics, Electroplasma Power Systems, Transporters, Replicators, History, and Quantum Mechanics. Talent-wise, I have Personal Effects, Plasma Torch, and Mass Spectrometer. Joined, Jury Rig, and I Know My Ship. And I also got my Engineering Toolkit. I was mentored by a fellow Trill that helped me through the process of being joined. But then I also found out that my superior had been using his joined knowledge to basically blackmail his way up to the top. So I had to call him out on that. Yes.
And the ship?
And the ship, since I have that too. The USS Dayton. Designation 1014, my birthday. Nova class, service date 2376. Hopefully that will stay consistent with the whichever era of the game we were playing in.
I'll make it easy.
Sure. Multi-role explorer, Federation starship. We have advanced sensors, improved hull integrity, and advanced research. We have a phaser array, photon torpedoes, and tractor beam.
many shuttlecraft do we have?
Not listed.
What? Well, all right.
Those don't come on board till Tuesday.
Oh. Okay.
So, like started next gen, first season was a little rough. Hopefully, the second season will be better.
Yeah, yeah. Now who's gonna be the Riker who grew the beard? You ever heard of that, Dad?
No, I don't recall, but yes.
It's
I-
the meme of
sounds vaguely.
growing
It's
the beard.
it's the reverse
Oh,
of
yeah.
jumping the shark.
Okay.
Where instead, when William Riker grew his beard, that's
like
when
by
Star
third
Trek.
season,
When he got
Riker
the-
had a beard, and it was like, oh, this is such a better show.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see.
So,
Mhm.
episode 1, a cure worse than the disease.
That could happen, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Captain's Law. We've received a distress signal from the planetary government of Fosstarian II, a Class M world boasting a major population of humanoids. The automated message, recorded by a planetary regent named Tresta Zamelin, asks for urgent help in responding to a virulent plague sweeping the planet. The Fosstarians are known to be a technologically advanced race, though they follow a strict policy of isolationism, making this plea for off-world help highly irregular. We have set course and intend to render aid if possible.
There's a point of note. I think with this ship right here is actually the Nova class. So if you want to know what our ship looks like.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
Right there in the corner there.
Oh, it's got a speaker on the top. Cool.
In any case, the model we currently have is the Miranda class, so whatever.
Yeah,
Ah,
we'll deal with it.
Or Reliant class.
no speaker. Okay.
If
No, it's
someone
Miranda.
wants to make a reason plus engineering or reason plus science task,
Reason engineering got 17.
assisted by the ship's sensors plus science,
I also have the ships for mine as well.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
difficulty of 1.
I'll leave the orange one, or this pinkish orange one, to the ship. I'll take the red, white, and black text ones.
Unless they roll high. Then,
2 and a 12,
okay.
and the ship gets a 15. Now, what was you say it was? Sensors and
Sensors and science.
So that's 14 with that.
So, no.
Well, with our advanced sensors, it reduces any difficulty by 1, but there was no difficulty there, was it?
It's difficulty 1.
Oh, okay.
So,
So it's difficulty 0.
yes.
Minimum 0, yeah.
Just momentum.
Yes, okay. So, okay, I guess the ships didn't help there, but yeah, 2 and 12, I usually got that there. And what were we sensing for?
You're just looking at a planet's ring.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't enter into any of these things I got. Okay, so that's just 2.
Okay.
2 momentum.
then.
Huzzah.
Alright.
Go ahead, squeeze as much as we got in there.
Obviously.
Mhm.
So when you become within visual distance of Fosstarian II, the planet's ring is not a natural feature. It appears artificially constructed. There are massive sheets of duranium composing the outside of the ring, while the inner surface features rows of photonic crystals that bombard the planet's surface with continuous low-level waves of gamma radiation.
Ooh.
Okay.
We got a planet of Hulks down there, or what?
If you want to spend the momentum.
Sure.
We just
Well,
got him. All
We
right.
want to learn as much as we can before we get down there.
All right.
The sensor scan reveals the interior of the ring itself contains numerous compartments and life signs.
The ring contains?
Yes.
So it's like a solid ring.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. And the ring is emitting this.
Gamma radiation.
Gamma
down
Yes,
to the planet.
toward the surface of the planet.
That sounds deliberate.
Doctor, what would gamma radiation do to them?
Well, I would think it would.
Hulk smash!
Not reproduce very well, and eventually disturb their cellular structure. But other than that,
Yeah, but wouldn't their atmosphere possibly like try to stop
well,
most of that? Though?
It could, but coming from the ring this close, a lot of it may not be stopped. Anyway,
Could it lead to a bunch of green women?
well, we'll have to go down and see.
We are being hailed.
Hail.
You respond?
Yeah. My response. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's right. Hello. Yes. I need assistance.
We're fine. How are you?
Okay. Yes. What can we do for you?
It's Regent Tresta Zamelin on the
Regent
screen.
Tresta.
The current planetary leader. She voices her gratitude for your concern and invites you to her palace in the capital city for a full briefing on the pandemic.
Very well. We've detected gamma rays coming out of a ring that's circling your planet. Can you give us any information on that?
She offers anti-radiation inoculations upon your arrival.
That might be handy.
Could we also get maybe a dossier of what their social customs are?
You may also make your own inoculation with a reason plus medicine task, difficulty of 1.
In case theirs don't work. I mean, obviously they've been living with this stuff for a long time, but
Yeah. Okay.
we don't know the nature of the
Let's
emergency,
see.
so.
Yeah, that gives me. I got a 16 there. So what? I just roll one.
2d20.
2d20. Okay. And what did I got? 10 and a 14. So they're both below.
Yep.
Okay, so you get 1
2
momentum
successes.
and,
2 successes. All right.
and a successful
Okay.
inoculation for
All
yourself.
right. Okay. And,
Oh, and she also assures you that the capital, the continent in which the capital is located, the virus has not spread to that location yet. So.
Are we
The
going to need
coronavirus.
engineer? Are we going to need a shuttlecraft, or can we beam down with the gamma radiation?
They can beam down.
We can beam down. Okay.
We can beam down.
Oh, thank you.
It's not that kind of radiation. I know. There's a lot of types of radiation that mess with their
Yes, that's
sensors and communications
That's
and
right.
shields and everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
For once, I'm surprised too.
Okay.
But again, though, can we get maybe a dossier on their social customs? We want to have another event where, like Wesley Crusher crashed into some plants, and you got to be executed now because you fell into some plants.
You broke
I
something.
think this is stupid.
They don't have something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
They're not that.
No.
Okay, there's xenophobes, so.
Planetary Regent Tresta Zamelin, it welcomes you into an expansive hall under a clear dome. Looking skyward through the dome, the massive artificial ring towers overhead. An orbital tether snakes down from the underside of the ring and connects to the planet's surface somewhere nearby. Zamelin, her face hidden behind a radiation visor decorated with an intricate gold design, thanks you for your willingness to help and introduces you to her advisor, Mutacorp CEO Velastra Thlassen.
CEO?
Yes.
Is that like a corporation?
Yes.
Okay, we have
Mutacorp.
business here.
I feel
Yes.
like you should talk on this one.
Oh. Oh boy.
Zamelin explains that the two continents on the planet are experiencing an outbreak of a plague that closely resembles the Outlander virus, thought to have been eradicated centuries ago by the ring. If you want to make a reason medicine task to find out more about it.
Reason and medicine. Okay, let's see. I got medicine.
Difficulty of 1.
Again, 16.
Can I assist?
Pass both of them.
Yeah.
12 and 15.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I got you too.
All right.
It's too bad you didn't get lower with your infectious disease focus.
Yes.
The virus travels through the air and can infect most humanoid species through respiration. You can avoid infection by wearing EV suits in environments where the virus is present, or by fashioning a respirator capable of filtering out the virus.
Do they have respirators on this planet already? She doesn't know.
Yeah,
She does. Yeah.
yeah, but a lot of people in the poorer areas can't afford them.
Right.
And Mutacorp pretty much seems to be the one making all of these attempts to stop or prevent the plague.
We can completely disrupt their economic system by transporting down a whole slew of medical supplies for them. Just putting them out of business.
Yeah, well, I think
It's helping people.
It is helping people, but
Are they part of the Federation?
No.
Oh, okay. Probably wouldn't be good to do that.
It tends to be against Federation policy to help
So-
people who are not part of.
But they're asking for our help.
If history
Yeah.
repeats itself, this was actually over 200 years ago that the virus was thought to be eradicated. because of the
200
ring.
years ago. I remember that.
All right.
That if it spreads to every continent on the planet, could wipe out millions. She asks for your help in finding a cure to the virus and suggests you work with Immunicorp researchers to pool your resources.
Ah.
Zamlin explains that several infected Fosstarians have been sent to Immunicorp's most advanced medical laboratory housed inside the ring, where protected by quarantine fields, researchers are studying the virus.
Okay.
Flassen, on the other hand, seems to bristle at your presence.
Well, yeah, he's
She explains that off-worlders were responsible for the virus in the first place, and that asking the help of non-Fosstarians invites further catastrophe.
Wait a minute, off-worlders were responsible for the virus in the first place?
Yes. That's why they don't like people,
Yes.
non-Fosstarians, because...
Do you have evidence of this?
Well, it was over 200 years ago, so no one there living there personally remembers it directly, but by the records of people living back at the time.
Can they tell us what species?
Can we see those
brought it?
records?
What species brought the virus to it?
They are at the medical facility.
All right, well, let's head there.
We probably have.
Clear our name from 200 years ago.
You were there. Oh no.
It wasn't Starfleet.
Well, okay.
I wasn't always in Starfleet. Part of me was.
Okay. So we go to the ring.
Flassen leads you into a large laboratory filled with advanced scientific instruments and computers. An enormous window takes up an entire wall of the lab, granting a sweeping view of the planet below. Armed security guards stand watch at all the lab's entrances, and a handful of technicians work at several of the computer consoles. 3 Fosstarians, clad in hospital gowns, sit on cots placed behind a shimmering force field.
What type of armament are the security guards using?
Just General Metal.
General Metal?
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Swords, you mean, or?
They have phasers,
Okay, that's why he's.
but in terms of armor, I think you're asking about
Armament.
Like, armament. Oh,
Yeah,
no, armament.
armament,
Okay. Yeah, they got Type 1 phasers.
Okay.
You guys heat metal.
Okay. So I asked the question for the technicians working there. Have they discovered how the virus is actually transmitted? If it's actually air molecules through the air, or some other like travel on dust or something? Do they know
Did the
how-
gamma radiation
exactly.
mutate it?
Well, that's most likely what happened. But let's figure out.
Give them the due credit, yeah.
How does this force field keep us from getting infected?
Well, it's basically just proper quarantine in terms of there's no air filtration between outside and inside. It's just maintaining.
So they're going to suffocate in there?
Well, I mean, they have their own oxygen supply,
Okay.
but it's not piped out to anywhere else. It's contained in that.
All right.
Sorry, I'm not the doctor, but all right.
So, Doctor, do you think this thing is contagious cross species?
I wouldn't be surprised when these things mutate. They
You should look into that.
yeah.
See if it's something we should worry about.
So you see 3 Fosstarians behind the quarantine field. These 3, an elderly man, a middle-aged woman, and a young boy, are suffering from high fevers, excruciating pain, and are lapsing in and out of consciousness. They originate from different regions of the planet and were selected to give the Immunicorp scientists a broad spectrum of variables to study.
Okay. Can we get any preliminary information on what they found so far?
Do a reason plus medicine, difficulty of 1.
I'll assist you again.
Okay.
I didn't properly follow my hand.
Again, I got 2 successes.
I help you with 1, just barely.
And okay, so I had to be below my medicine to get it done.
Yes.
No, neither one of that. 2 successes and
2,
he got
and he got 1.
I got 1, yes.
So you get 2 momentum. You're
Looks like
maxed
we're
out.
Maxed out of momentum.
You want to spend 1?
4, yeah.
For
we'll spend
information.
one.
Yes.
For information, yeah.
Alright.
More information.
So, as you scan the actual other scientists, you
With
can
your tricorder.
with your
Yes.
tricorder, yeah.
Yeah.
They are currently unaffected by the virus.
Okay.
In fact, Flassen herself, it seems her bloodstream carries some sort of antibodies.
Uh-huh.
Like she can't be infected.
And I can determine this with my
Your scan, yes.
my scan. Okay.
Our technology is probably more advanced than
This is
theirs.
interesting.
Just to be honest.
And I asked her, is she aware that she appears to have antibodies to the infection?
Do I?
Yes.
Well, can you tell what her infection is then? Like, what is she?
What? No.
We're scanning people that are inside the force fields, right?
You scan
no.
them. The way you scan them is an emergency medical hologram that doesn't have an AI of its own. It basically acts as you act. So you
Puppets.
basically
Okay.
puppet control.
Okay.
Okay.
So without having to directly interact with them, you can get skin samples, whatever else you need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be useful in an engagement.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That's going to be a separate reason and medicine task.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is for scanning them?
Yes.
Okay, one success.
Okay, you
Oh,
match.
I'll assist.
Actually, I match. Is a match a success?
Well, I mean,
16.
no, yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Same,
Okay,
same
so I got
reward,
two
yes.
successes.
Okay. Unfortunately, I tried to help. I rolled
No,
a 20.
that's not. That's just one.
No, it's just one. I just had to do one?
Yeah, you just needed one.
Okay, so I got one success.
Yeah.
Two, yeah, okay. Just one, all right.
You got 2 successes.
I got 2 successes.
You only needed 1.
Only needed one.
Okay, just
Okay.
making sure.
Well,
And then
unfortunately,
he
I
added
rolled
a
a 20.
complication.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
He complicated. Get your hand out of that door.
I helped
I
last
need to
time.
make a daring plus medicine task as one of the patients is flatlining.
Okay. No.
Way to
that's-
go!
What?
Oh, that was cute. I got 13 on that. Okay, I made.
Hey.
I got a 3, which is below my medicine. So I got 2 on that one, and a 7, which is below below the combination.
Okay.
So I
Well,
got
it's only-
3.
It's only double if it works on a focus.
He has
Oh, it works
infectious
on the
diseases
Okay.
and
Infectious
xenobiology.
diseases, Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, so you got 3 successes.
yeah, 3 successes.
Gives you 1 momentum. And
See, I
you
helped you.
Yeah.
I got another momentum.
stabilize.
Okay.
What's this button do?
Just keep your hands off. You engineers. Stick with your engines. Anyway.
All right.
Okay.
So since that happened, you weren't able to get a whole lot of information from that complication. It's
Oh.
more like, let's study what's going on. Oh no, she's dying.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well now we can scan. There's 2
Stabilize.
other ones there.
Yes.
So you scan them then. On your own
Oh,
time, yeah.
Okay, I scanned the
I won't touch anything. I'll put my hands in my
Uh,
pockets. We have pockets now, right? Yeah, we have pockets.
all right, so we're in another
We have
medicine
pockets?
reason.
Yes, reason medicine.
Okay. 1 success.
Okay. You're able to find out that the current strain of the Outlander virus is highly contagious, fast-acting, and potentially fatal for virtually all mammalian humanoid species.
Ah. So,
So we should get some femalian.
keep your hands out of the foil force field. And you too. Okay.
If you want to spend a momentum, more information.
Sure.
Okay.
Is similar to the virus that causes Ankyles fever, a virulent disease capable of wiping out millions in a matter of days. However, while Ankyles fever requires rare materials that are difficult to synthesize to produce a vaccine, the Outlander virus should respond to conventional antiviral medications.
Huh. Have you tried antiviral medications?
Is this a planet of anti-vaxxers? That's why
They-
it showed up again?
Their technology is
Well, medication.
advanced in some ways, but rudimentary in others.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I asked have they tried it. Apparently they haven't.
They've tried all kinds of things, but they thought
Um,
that the radiation
antiviral.
was keeping it under control.
Uh-huh.
And it was for 200 years.
Uh-huh.
Seems kind of odd to deal with an entire like a disease with irradiating your entire planet.
Yeah, it does
You
seem...
figure there'd be easier ways of doing this.
Well, it's certainly...
That's complex.
right.
I mean, I love the engineering of it. That's awesome
Yeah.
up there.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you want to do reason plus science or reason plus engineering, the difficulty of 2.
Oh, I'm doing that.
Engineering, okay, go ahead.
All right, stand
As
by
long
my
as you
doc.
don't crit.
Double 20.
You can assist me if you like.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll you. So I only get one roll here.
Oh no!
What
I-
did you do?
I'll use momentum to re-roll that one.
Yeah.
Right, it's just one momentum to re-roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
I matched the science.
There we go. Whew.
Who?
With reason and engineering,
Yes.
at 17, so it's 2 successes.
Okay, you match.
And I got a success.
Okay, get it.
Alright, so he gets some momentum back.
Okay.
Alright.
So what do we learn?
You comparing the genome of the current viral strain to the one that decimated Fosstarian II during the previous pandemic.
Yes,
So the records that they have of 200 years ago.
right.
It appears that a current strain of the virus developed through natural selection, a resistance to the radiation that suppressed older viral strains.
Uh-huh.
However, the genomic data contained in Immunocorp's archive conspicuously lacks several key genetic sequences that would play a key role in developing a treatment.
Uh-huh. Sounds suspicious. I think they're hiding something or holding something back.
You want to ask about it?
I'm not inclined to ask about it. Mainly because I don't trust them now.
Maybe we should send a sample up to the ship to diagnose
Yeah.
it.
Can we get a sample in a secure field to send to our ship to analyze?
In order to collect the sample, it's going to be a reason plus medicine, difficulty of 3.
3. Ooh.
You want me to hold this time? It's
Yes,
difficulty
you
3?
must have.
Okay, thank you.
Why don't you spend
Yeah.
to get an extra die ahead of time?
Oh,
Spend one
okay.
to get.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
all right. Okay.
Oh,
I
that
got,
looks good.
I got 3. And, yeah, none of them are special, but I got 3.
I have 1.
And you got
So you
one.
get
Thank you for no complication on that.
Yes.
that.
Okay. So we get a sample to take to our ship?
Not only are you able to get a sample, you're
We
actually.
get a body. Cadaver. It's a whole thing.
Well, that'd be one way to get a sample and some tissue along to inspect it, to what it does to the tissue.
You have discovered an antigen capable of provoking an immune response in humanoids that will fight off the disease. All that remains is to synthesize the treatment and administer it via hyperspray to infected Fosstarians.
Ah,
So we can mass produce this on the ship
yes.
and have it distributed from the government, not this company.
Well, you know, we should always keep friends with companies, so maybe we should share with them the.
Well, it's the leader of the
Flaccid-
we can
planet.
also we can
Flaccid
sell them
insists
the.
That
Yes.
pointing toward a permanent cure, insisting the treatment must go extensive testing before it can be distributed to the population. You can't just trust something
Right.
that you guys
Right.
created.
Well, that's fair enough.
That perhaps they need to intensify or modify the radiation produced by the ring to address this mutated virus.
Or you'll stop using radiation.
minute.
That might be working.
The radiation has most likely caused this virus to the mutated form of the virus to proliferate, to be able to overrun the virus that used to be killed by the ring, because
Who's responsible for administering the ring?
Thalassin.
of course.
So
Yeah.
if you shut down the ring, he's out of a job.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, now it would make sense if we sold them the antigen formula, so he could have another job of distributing the antigen.
She.
Of course, there's no she. All right, she.
Yeah.
But of course,
she-
there's like they say, there's no money in the cure. Anyway,
But we don't care about money. We're the
well, yeah,
Federation.
well,
She.
He's Ferengi.
She tells you.
You don't
to
care. You care.
Take,
Oh,
take
I
this,
see where you're going with this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take this to your ship.
yes.
Do the testing. Do whatever processing that needs to be
Uh-huh.
done, but don't let Zamlin know in case there's
Yeah.
a false hope of this cure not working out. Just
Uh-huh.
make sure it works before telling anyone else.
Well, we need some subjects to try it on. Then. I mean,
She's willing to offer the ones that are. In
okay. Well, we'll take them.
The 3. Okay.
All 3 of them. Yeah. Okay. So we take them
Let's
up
see.
to the ship.
Yeah, make sure you
Under-
can teleport them
quarantine.
safely.
We'll teleport them in.
Mr.
and-
Engineer.
Okay. What am I doing?
Some quarantine fields, possibly.
Yeah, we
Let's
need to
see.
tell it.
Unfortunately, I'm, again, focused transporting a replicator, so.
Okay. We need to set up a quarantine field in the transporter room.
It's going to be
Okay.
daring engineering, difficulty of 3.
I'll be an assistant here.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Daring engineering?
Yep.
Daring, I'm
Okay,
not
it's still not
great.
bad. Oh, that 15 still. 10, 11.
Nope.
2 successes.
Okay, you see, you need one more.
You need to roll, spend a momentum to
Spend a
reroll.
momentum. And, okay.
Oh!
Complication.
No, no. Can you do 2 more momentum to
Two more momentum.
reroll that one?
Roll again.
Yeah.
Let's use some momentum. Alright. Okay. 12. It still doesn't get me what I need though. I
Alright.
have 9.
Okay.
only.
Do I
As
spend?
you attempt to beam,
Can I spend 1 then to add another d20? Is that a thing? You said it was earlier for him for adding a d20.
Yeah.
before you roll.
Yes, before.
Oh, before I roll.
Oh.
The force field goes down before they beam out, and I need, everyone is in the room with them. Is quickly spread.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, just more of an incentive for you to fix this thing.
Yes, yes. Okay. So we need to, we're aware of the field going
Okay, I
down.
need each you to roll 1d6.
Why didn't I spend momentum earlier for encounter suits?
If you roll an effect, you are infected.
Effect.
You are infected.
No effect. I got 3.
You immediately start showing symptoms such as a high fever, skin discoloration, and intense pain.
That was quick.
Wow. Wow. Okay. We need to get
In 24 hours, you will take 8d6 stress damage if you don't solve this.
8.
Fortunately, you're security, so you have hardy stress, right? No, you didn't go with that?
Learn to use a transporter.
I did have 2 successes!
Okay.
They weren't critical successes. I didn't get like 5 or low, but
All right.
So you didn't have an effect? No?
No, I didn't have it.
you got 3, so
I got 3.
You didn't have
I got 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, we got our antigen cure. We're pretty sure that's going to work.
Pretty sure.
Well,
So when we put the shield back up, then we need to have him in it too, right?
right.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Shields up.
You can have a nice conversation then with the quarantine. When
The
they're
rest
awake.
of the people in the room already had suits and were evacuating.
Okay.
I want to get some EV suits down to.
I mean, why bother at this point?
Not for him. Okay. So, okay, we're getting the EV suits on, just in case.
As you do that, Zamolin contacts you asking for help to restart a water treatment facility near a major city called Pelendrar.
Oh.
Mutacorp, which owns and operates virtually all water treatment and food production facilities, pulled its employees when the virus broke out in the city. Over the following days, the machinery that purifies the city's water supply of radiation shut down. Now clean water is in short supply, and citizens are drinking irradiated water, which eventually will cause more public health problems.
Which again, this radiation thing seems like it's
So if you wear your EV suits while going there, you should be able to restart the generator and purify the water. And
Well, our
food.
engineer should be the one to be able to
yeah,
do
sure,
that.
okay, yeah, fine. Yeah.
You can beam there.
I can
Okay.
beam there. Okay.
Okay, I beam there. You help him.
Okay.
Okay. Several industrial buildings near a reservoir form a water treatment complex just outside the city of Pelendrar. The complex appears abandoned. The enormous pumps used to purify irradiated water stand silent and motionless. The Mutacorp logo, a stylized illustration of the planet surrounded by a thick ring, emblazons many of the buildings.
I need to change that logo. Anyways, get rid of the ring.
So it's going to be reason plus engineering or control plus engineering with a difficulty of 2.
Okay. 214. So yes. And is this electroplasma power systems?
No.
Power systems? No.
No. This
All right,
is
fine.
just
Should I have assisted you? Or am
It's
I-
still
am
2
I-
successes. I got it.
You did.
That's Federation technology. Why would they have ETS conduits here?
Okay.
and working on this to restore it back to life has made enough noise to attract some Fosstarians lurking in the facility.
Lurking?
Yes.
Jinx. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 infected Fosstarians, all of whom are in the early stages of sickness, surround you and beg for help.
Yes, we're glad to help you. My doctor's working on it now.
If you have any food or water to give them.
Well, we don't carry food or water around.
No. Have a
just-
plasma torch. Stay away.
Did we just fix their pump?
Was I successful?
Yes, you just fixed the pump. It's going to be a while
Okay.
before they can use it, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Can I call down a transport of some basic supplies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Boom. Done.
As you do that, one of the guys screams and rushes at Weston.
Okay.
You should make a daring plus security, as opposed to theirs.
Mm.
Wait a minute. He's inside the force field.
Well, he's got his suit on now, which would keep his.
He said he wasn't going to bother to put a suit on.
Well,
The other guy's infected too.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's your choice. Okay.
Well, we put the suits on, so we wouldn't get it.
Daring security.
Anymore.
Yes. Difficulty 1.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll that one, please.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is one whole success.
Okay. It's basically like a grappling situation at this point. He's basically just trying to, like, some sort of fever rage, because you're not giving him what he wants right now. And he's like, but neither one of you are really, if somebody else wants to do a daring security to,
I'm not there.
oh no, true.
Oh, wait a minute now. Oh, okay. So he's up.
I
on the-
transported
he's up
away.
on the ship, right? Well, did we both go down, or did I stay with the ship?
I told you to stay with him.
Okay, so I stay with him. So I take out my hypo spray
Yeah.
to get this guy,
Okay.
and I'm in
Daring and security versus his,
I'm
Could he
in
do
my
daring
suit.
with medicine? Because it is a hypo spray.
I suppose.
That's better.
With the Vulcan nerve pinch, it's use science or medicine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I got. Actually, I got. Well. Okay, that would be emergency medicine.
It is an emergency.
So I got one success. Actually, I got 2 successes if you call it emergency medicine.
Well, he got 3.
You got 3.
So let's see how much damage he does.
Oh gee. Mm.
Never good
Take
sound.
2 stress damage,
Oh.
and he tears a hole in your suit.
Oh, peachy.
Need you to make another, just
Okay.
roll a d6 by itself.
4.
Okay, you're good.
I'm what?
You're good.
I'm good. Okay. Yeah.
I want to get that patched up real quick,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
you want to fight back?
Sure.
You can back up and shoot at him, or
There's a crowd.
there's like the other 4 don't seem to be like
Crazed.
crazed as much as he is right now, but yeah.
I'd rather not escalate this by drawing a fire or a
Okay.
phaser.
So more grappling.
Yes. Wow, I'm rolling great. Spend one more momentum.
Okay.
And you know how I feel.
There we go. 2 successes.
Okay. He also got 2, so
Tie.
back to yes.
Stalest of mates.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm getting my suit repaired.
Yeah.
You're spending this time getting your suit repaired?
Well, you seem to be taking care of it.
Self-conservation. He's like Frankie, remember?
Yes.
Okay.
He can't help you if
Okay.
he's dying too.
That's right.
Alright, so I guess we're back to...
Back to rolling against
Square
each
one.
other, yeah.
Okay.
We're out of momentum. 2 successes.
No successes. Roll damage.
Alright. 2, 4, 6.
Hey, who do we
Hand to
appreciate?
hand damage?
This is me just knocking them down.
Yeah.
That's 3 effects with knockdown.
Okay, he is knocked down and unconscious.
All right.
Okay.
I
But he'll get up
punched
again.
the sick guy.
Mm-hmm.
He got knocked down. He'll go up again.
Uh-huh. Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Captain's log, supplemental. Our science team has made some progress in analyzing the viral strain that threatens Fosstarian II. However, the Fosstarian Corporation we're working with to study the disease has responded with less enthusiasm than we anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they made the disease.
Well, they certainly didn't help it by constantly irradiating the planet. As usual.
Immunicorp researchers are standing by to take possession of your research and see it through to completion.
Oh, they are.
Starfleet's presence in the system is no longer necessary.
What does the
Shouldn't
government
let their-
say?
Yeah, what does their leaders say?
You're not in contact with them right now. You're in contact with her. She
Uh-huh.
continues to ask you to respect her people's adherence to isolation and let them sort out the rest of this crisis. And she even offers some of their advancements in viral engineering, offering to Starfleet in exchange for you just leaving.
Have we had the opportunity to try our
Antidote on him?
antidote? Our antigen?
Just reason and medicine.
Okay.
Am I back on the ship?
Yes, you're
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Let's see, that'd be one success.
It worked,
It worked. Okay.
at least on him.
Yay.
Try it on the.
We're
The
gonna try
three-
it on the other people
Yeah.
that we brought up. 2 successes.
Okay, get you 2 momentum.
Okay.
It works on them as well.
Okay.
I think we should have some of your nurses maybe interview them to get as much information as we can out of them. Their side of the
Yeah.
story.
It may take a while for the actual effects to die down, but the
Right.
continued problem is
Yeah.
receding. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Can I
are they're no
Send-
longer no longer contagious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I send information on the virus and its antidote back to people on Earth?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Figure it'd be useful for certain things.
Meanwhile, since you have refused the offer to leave, Thalassen says, I'm sorry you don't know a good deal when you see one. It appears
We only had an extra half hour. Sorry.
I'll have to end your meddling in my planet's affairs via more direct means. She spits before cutting off communication. A moment later, a section of the ring detaches from the main structure,
Uh-oh.
and warp engines.
Shields up.
Okay. We beamed you up.
Yes. Yes.
You're in the ship now.
Not a seasonal Klingon ship with us. It's not
Okay.
But
But-
looks like somebody wants to fight.
we're gonna find an entire ring
Can we beam
around
down,
the Rosie.
beam down the information and the sample of the medicine to the government people that we came to talk to?
This section of the ship is actually firing on you. Shields up.
Okay.
You're not beaming down anything right now.
Alright. Okay.
We still had their civilians on our ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't care. This guy doesn't
Obviously.
care about anything. He just wants to keep his job, which is sad. Maybe we should have infected. Well, that's her. All right. That's right. She had
Couldn't
a-
be infected.
She couldn't be infected. Do we have something we can infect her with?
Maybe she already had an antigen
She did. Yeah.
developed.
Yeah, she did. So
And decided it would be easier to
Yeah.
sell the. You figured it out.
yes.
Okay,
She
none of
could've-
these are
she could've been
sticking. and I don't
naturally.
really care, so that's fine.
Okay.
She could have been, develop a natural immunity to it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
This
She
is
did.
Star Trek. They have to be woke and blame the corporations.
Yeah.
There's that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be worse.
Capitalism is so evil.
They could be Picard and blaming the Federation for everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, now in their new version of the Federation, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so ship combat.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I know we haven't done this in a long while. So we have to
Okay.
figure out.
Well, I mean, okay, this gives us then full reason then to destroy
The ring?
the ring.
Well, yeah. Well, not necessarily destroy it, but to at least disable it.
Oh, what's going on?
Can we scan the ring and analyze it? See where its power source is?
Not during combat at this point.
Oh, well,
Really?
we gotta scan the other ship.
Yeah, advanced sensors.
You can take a turn to do that,
Okay.
but you know, which one of you's doing that?
Oh, okay. Well,
Technically, I already said they were firing on you, so I gotta see
Okay.
if they can.
we said that part of the ring has been detached, so it must turn into a ship of some sort. What does it look like? I can't see it from here. I'm in the med lab.
Okay, well they got there's just information on normal combat. I guess it's still the same control. It wouldn't be the same control security. It'd be ship versus ship. They got 3 successes.
They
They got 3 successes to attack you. Now I'm trying to remember
how you defend ourselves?
how you defend yourselves as a ship. I don't
Is
think
it
we
on the
don't do this that often. That's
Is
the
it on
problem.
the ship?
Well, we do have. I see resistance 4. That's a thing.
Okay.
That's the amount of damage. I believe scale comes into it.
Scale is 3.
Yes.
We're a relatively small ship.
But in terms of whether they land a hit, and that's just reduced after the damage they roll.
We do have 10 shields.
They've got phasers and photon torpedoes, so. And
Okay,
I don't
so-
recall where the rules are for space combat or how often we.
Oh yeah, you gotta remember, because we have the improved hull integrity. That's why our resistance is 4 instead of 3.
Yeah.
Yes. In case something like this happened.
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing to find out right now, so we can remember it for later.
This is on your engineering sheet.
I mean, I have sensors
Sure,
and
those
internal
are
systems.
supposed to be.
I don't have engineering. I have sensors, internal
Oh.
systems, helm, and navigation.
There's no combat sheet for some reason, unless is it on the security side of that? It's supposed to be ship actions.
Minor action, security oversight. Modulate.
Oh, here we
shield,
go.
fire
Helm.
weapon.
There's helm, navigation.
Yeah. Well,
Is that supposed to like dodge out of the way while they attack, and you're just like, because it's weapons and security to fight, but what is it to?
There's evasive actions. Control plus con task with a difficulty of 1 until the flight controller's next task. All attacks against the ship and all attacks made by the ship increase their difficulty by 1.
But what is the base?
I'm all about the base.
No.
About the base.
No.
Okay. I would presume that there would be the resistance, right?
Alright, hold
It's
on.
not futile.
I thought the
This
resistance
is
was
going
just
to
like
work. Distance and sensors, movement, minor actions.
now I see why we never did this.
It would be on the command one, would it be?
I don't think so.
Were there USS command ones?
Yes.
That's even less information.
Alright, making an attack. Attacker chooses weapon they plan to attack with,
Yes.
then nominates a viable target. Attacker attempts control security, assisted by weapon security, difficulty determined by the weapon used. Energy weapons 2, torpedoes 3, specific system, If it's successful, then the attack inflicts damage as described in damage and repairs. If specific system was not targeted, roll to determine which system was hit on the table. So an 18 to 20, you probably have that chart on your
Oh yeah.
system hit table.
Yes, starship damage. Yes.
Alright, when it's hit by an attack, inflicts damage, first to shields, then possibly ship systems. Environmental hazards, most ways.
They hit your engines
Okay.
for let's see.
Well, they attacked us. Did it properly hit, though?
That's what I'm trying to figure out because they got 3 successes between their
But what is it against ours?
Well,
It's not against ours.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's against the difficulty. Energy weapons difficulty 2.
Okay.
Torpedoes difficulty 3.
They got 1 because they got 3 successes. They were using energy weapons.
Okay.
Okay.
So
but what's our 4? What do our shields count as?
it's just set. And then
Okay.
so ships have a quantity of shields representing the defensive field, so you're rolling damage.
Yes.
Ship's normal maximum total roll to apply against starships. Ships have a quantity of shields representing the defensive fields. Shields function similarly to a work track. Ship's normal maximum shields are equal to the structure plus its security. Start of a new scene, it's returned. Most ships have a quantity of resistance, which reduces total damage, allowing them to shrug off some of the effects.
Okay.
Resistance comes in 2 forms: static, structural.
When the
Whenever a
damage
starship suffers
yeah.
damage, follow this procedure. Roll a number of effects for the attack or hazard's damage rating, which you did.
Yes.
If the target has any resistance dice, roll these.
So
Add the
4
total
resistance,
rolled to any static resistance the ship has.
4. That'd be 4.
So do we have resistance dice?
I mean, I have the resistance is 4, but I don't know whether it's resistance dice or not.
Well, it'd be 4.
That's how many dice you roll. D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
all
from
right.
no.
No,
That
that's
is
the
from
static.
cover or anything else. So which we don't have.
No.
So then it is just resistance.
Mm.
The total is the ship's total resistance. Reduce the total damage rolled by 1 for each point of total resistance.
Ah.
If there's 1 or more damage remaining after this reduction, the ship loses 1 point of shield for each point of remaining damage. Ship may also suffer 1 or more breaches to the system struct if any of the following conditions occur. If more than 1, each one causes a breach. So how much damage did it roll?
6.
What's our resistance?
4.
Reduce 2 from shields.
Okay.
We have plenty of shields, no breaches, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
8 shields left.
So,
Now, shields are 80% strength.
Oh my gosh.
if the ship suffers 5 or more damage from a single attack or hazard, it causes a breach. That's after reduction. If a ship's been reduced to 0 shields by an attack or hazard, it causes a breach. If it has 0 shields before the attack or hazard, and the attack or hazard inflicts 1 or more damage, it suffers a breach. So even 5 on a shield still causes a breach.
Okay.
Alright, that is found on page 226.
Okay.
Make notes, combat
Yeah,
226.
Combat 226. There we go. On your ship.
Oh.
Okay. Now, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we have to fire back.
I'm gonna shoot back!
Okay.
Hold on for.
How
So-
good are our shields at this point?
We're at 80%.
Okay.
We have phaser array and we have photon torpedoes. Both are at 5 damage. Are we at medium range or we're probably at medium range, right?
Close range. Well,
We're at close? How
well
close to these rings are we?
sorry.
Well.
Medium as far as ship goes, yes. Medium.
Mhm.
There's 5 zones. You have. I'm trying to see if I can illustrate.
He's one in the auto zone.
No.
No.
The planet zone with the ring, and you're basically like in there. There's the sun over here.
It's a giant egg.
Giant egg. There's Fosstarian I down here. There's the whole area is the Fosstarian system, and then beyond that is interstellar space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're obviously around the planet. Okay.
Alright.
Don't go towards the sun.
Don't give
go
that
to
an
the
option.
right.
You're on the helm, right?
I suppose I have. I guess so. I have 4 on con, so out of the 3 of us.
Come on.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Unless you want me to pull out one of the other characters.
Nah, I
The
think
side character.
you're everyone's got to be multi-purpose on this. Just
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Attack pattern then?
Are you
Attack pattern.
collaborating on your turns to?
You're the
Maneuver.
Yes, maneuverer.
Okay. So, attack pattern then is a daring plus con, difficulty 2, assisted by the ship's weapons con. If successful, reduce the difficulty of it by 1, minimum 1, gain 1 momentum if already at 1, until the flight controller's next turn. So that would lower our phaser array's difficulty to 1. Sound good?
Only phasers or
Well, photon torpedoes, we have that. That's long
photons
range.
go down to 2?
Yeah. And it says for that, high yield, if attack inflicts 1 or more system breaches, add an extra breach.
Ooh. But it adds to threat.
Yes.
True, it is a manned station up there.
Oh.
No, torpedoes add threat.
Oh, okay.
So, you're doing that?
Attack pattern, sound good?
Alright.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alright. And then I'll do these two.
Which attack
So,
pattern?
Attack pattern alpha.
Ah. Good old alpha.
Okay, and then plus the ship. It's not a critical failure. That's only a 14, so I only got 1 success. And it was difficulty 2.
Yeah.
There's momentum.
Sure, I'll use a momentum. I'll re-roll the one for me.
Mm-hmm. Or not?
That's a natural 20 there.
Oh no!
Oh.
Okay.
As
That's
you're
unfortunate.
maneuvering to get into a better position, you slam the ship into the ring itself,
Okay.
causing a section to fall towards a
Well, there's a
huge...
thing for ramming speed.
Yes, but you
Okay.
ram a huge chunk of
Yeah.
the ring is going to fall on a populated area of the planet.
Well, I should have thought of that.
Yeah.
If you want to make a
I'll use the tractor beam.
yes, tractor beam,
Tractor
daring
Control
and
security is what this
or control
has.
You have
Straight,
strength
yeah.
2 on the tractor beam.
Uh-huh.
Assisted by the ship's weapons and security.
yes.
Weapon security? Okay.
Yep.
That's 10.
I am using the 1 momentum to give myself an extra die.
Well,
Because
take 1 shield damage as well. For,
Okay.
take the momentum so I get an extra die here.
okay.
Since it's difficulty 3.
And
All
this
right.
is-
Section of people looking up. No.
Would this count as shipboard tactical systems?
I'd say so.
Not that I think I made anything, but
No.
1, 2, 3 successes for me.
I got a 19, so no.
So no.
I got enough. 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're able to grab a tractor beam on it and pull it out of the orbit.
Could you launch it to another part of the space station?
I don't know if it's inhabited.
Well, no, launch it at the one that attacked us.
Yes, but I don't know if this one's inhabited
Oh.
and necessarily hostile.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of them are
Uh-huh.
innocent scientists who
Yeah.
don't
Yes.
agree with what's going on here.
We're the Goody Two Shoes Federation. We're not murder hobos.
All right, so now that we've
Well, that
used
was your
that
action trying to
combat
get that
round,
right.
yes,
Yeah. Now they get to fire again.
yeah.
Well, Doctor, did
Yeah.
Doctor do something?
I'm not. What can I do?
What's the paper you got over there?
Okay, I
Side
got.
thing. You got other side.
Oh, let's
Could you
see.
try to communicate to the government again
Okay.
and to get them on our side and
Alright.
say, hey, the CEO, you're a real jerk.
Okay. Let's see. Hailing frequencies open. Establish communications link with the ship, the facility, or another place. Receive subspace or similar transmission. Nothing requires that contacted vessel to respond to a hail, except to respond to a hail. All right. Well, that's
Sure, we have their number. They're the one that called us.
yeah. We got their number. Okay, I hailed the planet. I hailed their people. There's no.
Okay, make a reason command. Difficulty of 1.
Okay. 1 success.
Okay, you match.
Okay. All
You're
right.
able to at least let them know that something
Yeah.
is going on here,
Yeah.
and that you have the vaccine, and they're stopping you.
Right.
But they
They're
can't-
right attacking us.
We were attacked. First.
They can't do anything about it on the surface.
They can't.
All
Okay,
right.
I guess that's my action. Okay.
All right, they fire back. That's another success. So
Yes, but how many hits they?
How much damage is done from the start?
Well, they must have a heck of a array of weapons there.
It's
They're-
array an entire size of the
Yeah.
planet. You know, it's a
Yeah.
ring around the planet. It's huge,
Uh-huh.
like a
So,
Halo ring.
8 damage. So
8 damage, so reduced by 4, so 4 down. So,
Yeah.
oh dear, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
Shield's down to 30%, sir.
Uh-huh. Okay, so now we're gonna attack.
Try to without completely failing.
Do you want to try and get us into a better position first?
I could try to do repairs maybe to the shields instead.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
What action would that be?
Um,
I presume it's something more than just... Well, and also, would this include the I know my ship task to determine the source of technical problem on my ship as an extra D20?
I would say so. You have to know your ship to fix the shield.
Indeed, indeed. And presumably the shields are powered by the EPS conduits.
Mm-hmm.
Main
So that'd be my focus.
engineering.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I rolling to repair shields?
daring and engineering.
Daring engineering, okay. That's 15, okay.
Can I help? Won't do me any good, but yeah, didn't help.
20?
If I were playing D&D, this would be awesome. But I also got a 3, though,
Yeah.
with EPS. So that's 2 successes there.
Okay.
So how many successes did you need? We have 2 success to
You're
get rid of the
well,
fail.
the complication though is just you're able to get like 1 point of shield back.
Okay.
But it's not looking good.
Okay. I didn't get as much repair done as I could have.
No. Okay. All right.
You know what, to be fair, though, I was just stationed on the ship like a month ago. So,
yeah.
it's not really necessarily my ship yet.
You're supposed to know.
Still working on this thing.
Right, so I need to deal with that as my engineer. Getting confused by being on way too many ships there, are you? Okay, well, we need to end this, and like now. So let's just go as crazy as we can. Full barrage of torpedoes.
Okay.
Okay.
Adding 2 threat.
How many can we?
3.
3 threat. Okay.
Yeah. Give them all the threat. Then.
All right.
They threatened us.
That's
Sure
right.
did.
So it'll be +1 damage. It has the spread. It's difficulty 3.
Can your engineer help? I mean,
It is assisted by the
The ship.
ship's weapon and security.
Weapon security, again, 10.
That's all we got?
It's a science vessel.
Ugh.
It's a
We're getting that
multi-roll
out,
score,
too.
but yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Keep those for D&D.
I didn't help, but it didn't hurt.
Wow. I got a whomping 2.
Okay.
No, 1
1.
with security.
Yeah.
Um,
You guys are doing great.
yeah. What's the spending for determination again? Haven't used that.
You each have a
You're a
point.
human, so yeah.
I don't have that.
Oh, you didn't go with that
determination.
one?
That one? Oh, okay.
That's like going human variant. You always go with that one.
Exactly.
Determination can be spent to grant a single bonus D20.
so we start out with how
Or
much
a point of determination can be spent to re-roll all the character's dice in their dice pool.
Okay.
Or a character may immediately perform another task as soon as this one's been resolved as a surge of activity. But it's more difficult.
We're going with. I'm going to re-roll everything.
Re-roll everything, okay?
Does that include the ship re-rolling too then?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes!
Yes for me too. 4.
All right.
So yeah.
3.
Matt?
So I have shipboard tactical systems. So
Okay, so he got
we
one.
got momentum.
Got momentum.
All right.
Sorry,
Let's
who-
do some damage.
Say sorry, we'll be listening to this
Okay.
with headphones on.
Yes.
You need more D6?
No, I'm good. So my
You
security.
need to, or they- you're crazy, man.
What's the reduction?
3.
Oh,
You just take 3 out?
yes, because they got reduced.
Hmm.
Or no, I'm sorry. It
No,
was
you
roll
spin
and
a
then
roll and
reduce.
then
they
reduce,
get
yeah.
reduced, yeah.
You roll the dice, but then reduce the total by 3.
2, 4,
And what's the special?
1 success. Which that's the effect is high yield. So 2, 4, 5.
Okay, so reduce to 2.
Oh wait, +1 from my spread.
Okay.
Oh, that's helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little shot at their shields there.
Oh, what was the ship's security field?
Oh,
Security skill.
ship's department, the security too.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all that does. We need to get some quantum torpedoes on the next trip in.
If you can requisition them.
All right, medical.
Not much I can do.
I think you already tried to assist him, didn't you?
I already tried. Yeah, I tried assist and it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't.
No.
No.
Okay, back to them. They are going to attack again.
Maybe try and contact somebody on the ring to see if anybody's willing to mutiny.
Uh-huh.
There appears to be only the one ship
Yeah.
that is attacking you, and the rest of the ring is just meant to be, like, stationary. This is, like,
Yeah.
one ship to blend in with the ring. It's like,
Uh-huh.
you can't see it until it detaches itself and fires.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There might be other, like, escape pods on the ring, but...
Come on, these guys got to get some bad rolls. I can't believe it. If you get all these good
Shields are
rolls.
40%.
I think they're cheating.
No, they're not. They hit again.
I think they're cheating. They never have a complication. Never.
No, not this time.
Never.
No.
It required 1 on 20.
They don't.
Yeah, but I rolled these. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Trade dice
unfortunate.
with this guy. And they always get lots of hits.
Okay, it's going to be 10 damage.
10?
Yes.
10.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
We're
that's
out.
2 breaches then, right?
Well, after reduction.
Oh, yeah, true. Reduction. So it's 1 breach then.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
So you took off 4, so it's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did it hit?
It hit weapons.
Okay. 1 breach on weapons.
Okay.
Obviously, that would be the next thing I try to fix.
Uh-huh.
I can at least
think
try
we
to
ought
jury
just-
rig that.
We ought to just ram their ship. We seem to be really good at ramming. Take them down. Take the tractor beam on them and drag them into the
So we
atmosphere.
lose 2 power immediately.
Okay. So power down to 7.
Keep it total above.
7 of 9.
Yeah, okay.
I got current and we got total, so yeah.
Okay.
All right. So they're just impacted. All my difficulties and complications have gone up by 1 using the ship's weapons.
Okay.
It wasn't difficult enough already.
Yes.
I'm on that. I'm going to try to fix this.
Okay.
You guys.
Okay, I am working on. I'll try to jury rig then the weapons with engineering task to repair, reduce the difficulty by 2. Only lasts till the end of the scene. It's all it needs to last for. I should hope. Plus 1 scene per minute spent. We're not gonna bother with that. Only repaired once. Difficulty increases. Proper repair afterwards. We're fine with that. Okay.
So you-
Actually, it just says it's a minor action to deal with impact. not with full damaged.
Okay, so what am I doing now?
It's just a minor action to fix.
Okay. Do I have to roll for it even?
Not for the low level impact,
Okay.
which is interesting.
Well, I will gladly do that then. I
So
won't
what does
jury
that
rig
take,
it.
weapons?
I just fixed the one breach.
It doesn't fix the breach.
Oh, it doesn't fix the breach?
The breach is still there. It just gets rid of the fact that I have the
The
difficulty.
difficulty. Okay.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Now, if we get breached more, then if total number of breaches. Hold on. That's. Yes. If the
Depending on
number
your
of
scale,
breaches
scale the ship
has
is,
suffered
yeah.
equal to or greater than half the scale.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Our scale is 3. We're a small ship. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if we get another breach to the weapons, then you start rolling because that gets into damaged.
Okay.
Yeah.
One breach is alright. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like the console just sparks up and you just fling back and it's like,
Yeah.
someone else take their spot.
Yeah. It's not until the next spark that there's rocks
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yes.
Okay.
You're all, whoa.
Are we gonna attack?
Are you attacking?
Yes, this time with just the phasers because I want to hit. All right.
Alright.
So I get 2. Ships get 1. I'm using momentum for 3. We have 1 momentum.
Spending momentum. Okay. Again, it didn't hurt. I just didn't say.
1,
It rolled 15.
Two.
So.
I see.
3. 3 successes.
You get
And you
momentum
only
then,
needed
right?
one.
Yeah, I only needed a 1, so I got 2.
Two momentums.
Okay.
What's our damage on our phasers?
5.
Oh, we lost a power for doing that.
Oh, okay.
Got to keep track of that power.
Alright, so now we're down to 6 then. Alright.
And we didn't send any
Yeah.
additional power. Make sure. This is annoying.
I'll say that a lot.
Oh, what was the ship's security again?
Only 2.
2. Okay. So it is the 3 from the thing, the 2 from that. Oh boy.
One,
2.
2 damage.
two.
Which is
Oh,
no-
4.
You had 4.
I have 4.
Okay, so reduce to 1. Pat on their shield kind of thing.
Yeah.
Gee, their shields are probably down to 90%.
Maybe if we didn't run into something.
Look, I'm not on the con anymore, alright? I'm trying to fix things.
Okay, back to them. They fire again.
Maybe they'll finally get a problem. They don't seem to have any problems at all. In fact, they always seem to.
They hit again.
They always seem to hit every time.
They're just using phasers, so it's not as difficult.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And it's between the guy and his ship, and it's rolling low every time.
And I'm not having to. They don't have to use a tractor beam to save part of their population. And
Oh, yes.
Then it's probably more a combat-based ship, because it's for specific
Yeah.
defense of their planet.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And all those. Gee.
I'm gonna put in for a transfer to a Galaxy class.
It's another 10 damage.
Well, we have. how
I
many
mean,
breaches?
ships are already down.
Reduced.
So reduced by 4.
Okay, so 6.
Yeah, 6. It's another structure.
So it's a
Oh,
breach
another
for
breach.
the over 5, and then
Yeah.
another breach for past shields.
Okay. First breach is structure.
Okay.
Second breach is engines.
Okay.
Alright. Engines. Ship loses 2 power immediately.
Yeah, so
Internal systems officer performs the restore minor action. Yada yada yada. All tasks assisted by the ship's engines are +1. Structure. Whenever the structure suffers 1 or more breaches, the entire ship shudders. Power conduit structure. Consoles explode. Oh! Personnel are hurled around. Roll 1 die. If an effect is rolled, then a random character on the ship, player characters or
Dies.
important NPCs, has been injured.
Oh, indeed.
Okay.
They may roll to avoid the injury as normal if they would normally be allowed to do so. They're considered to be lethal injuries.
Of course.
All
so
right.
David, roll
Okay.
the d6 then.
No effect.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, the man.
I didn't want to have to go looking up how to avoid injury again.
Yeah. Let's avoid injury in the first place by avoiding injury.
Yeah.
I think we should beam someone over to their ship and sabotage.
Shields are up.
That's right. Well,
No,
hell,
shields are
they don't
down.
have any
For
shields.
them.
Their shields are up. Yeah.
Their shields are
Their
up.
shields are up, yeah.
But when they fire, we can beam over.
You can keep your shields up and fire.
Wow. No, they can't. No, we found out that their technology isn't that good.
Okay. How much power do we have?
We're down to 4 now.
Okay.
Run away!
All right, are we up?
Well, since our shields are down, let's beam down our medical supplies for these guys and how to make them.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, has your
yeah.
have your medical crew
Yep.
replicated that stuff already?
Yes, we replicated
Yes.
it.
Okay, I'm going to transport that down to the capital.
Okay, that's your action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you communicate. Well,
Yeah.
I was communicated to them.
Yeah.
You have them on the line anyway, so
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
whatever that means.
So we're sort of negating this guy's attack because we've already provided them with the cure.
All right.
And, I'm going to transport it to actually multiple places
Yeah.
on the planet, so they have to, try to stop it multiple times if
Yeah.
they need to.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to need power here. Hopefully
Okay.
this works.
Mhm.
1 power for the attack, 2 extra power to do more damage. We're going to try and punch through this thing as best we can.
Okay,
How much momentum do I got there?
there's 2 there.
2?
All right, I'm going to use a different die this time. All right. Don't think you use this one.
All right, 2 dice. Spending both.
Okay. No.
Not 20, but
No.
Okay.
1, 2. I got 2 successes, which were enough for phasers.
Yes.
But I had to use everything.
Yes.
Alright, so phasers were 3 on this ship, correct?
And he added power.
And then the ship's
Security.
is 2.
yeah.
Plus I had 2 power.
Yep.
I realize we're down to 1 power.
Yes, yes.
Which means I need to switch over to photons again.
Yeah.
Alright. 2, 4, 6. Effect. So 6, 7, 8. They at least have 1 breach.
Okay.
And
Well, what was their
2 effects?
3.
What are the effects?
3? So 5. They have a breach.
They have a breach.
The effects on
It breaches to communications.
The least relevant.
they are versatile 2. What is the versatile 2 for?
Oh, gain 2 momentum if successfully hit.
Huh?
That's why I've written down versatility 2. Gain 2 momentum if successfully hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I guess we got momentum back for hitting.
Yes.
So we had 2 effects. So that's we get 2 per
It's-
or 2 1.
I think it's just you get an effect, you get an effect.
Oh yeah.
It's not like vicious, which ups damage.
For each one.
Okay. So we got 1 breach on them.
They got 3 on us.
Yeah.
You gonna fix those breaches? You gonna wear the breeches of the family?
I knew you were going to go there eventually, and you
Ah,
did. Congratulations.
You did.
Okay.
I'm going to pull up these breaches, yeah.
Do we got anything else to do? Well, you guys are
We're
teleporting things down,
things
so
down.
Yeah.
We
Well, he hasn't done
communicated-
anything for
I
it.
communicated with the people down and explained to them, hey, call your ship and tell them. Of course, now their communications are out,
Yeah.
All the damage. So yeah.
Can I ask them if they have any kind of defense on the planet itself?
No.
They could fire up at this guy.
No.
All
They
right.
have,
good is this?
they have hand weapons. They don't have any like planetary like.
No planetary. This is the only planetary ship they have defense. Can we call Starfleet? Let's call
You
in
are
another
Starfleet.
ship. Call another ship in.
We're the only one in the area.
I don't
It's
care.
always the way.
Call them
Yeah,
in and tell them if we get.
Well, I guess it's
Yeah.
time to receive fire.
No, we can't run away. I guess.
Actually, after that breach,
Hmm?
they moved their ship back to dock in place with the ring,
Okay.
Oh.
and they appear to evacuate the ship.
Oh.
Okay.
Sounds like we're about to move away from
Do
the ship.
we see anything powering up on the ring? That's all it becomes a Death Star.
It
Focuses all the gamma
it
radiation.
appears to be increasing its
Gamma
rate
radiation.
gamma radiation. Yes.
I told you so.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we need to
Keep
move
in mind that if you just attack the ring, just chunks of it are just going to fall to the planet
Yeah.
and crush
Right.
people. And
We
also
need to get
destroy
away
those.
from this ring.
But they're going to try to kill their own people though by increasing their radiation levels.
Well, yeah, but we can't. Doesn't do any good if we get killed too.
I
Well,
mean that's
our,
fair,
our
but
photon torpedoes are long-range weapons. We can get further away from the ring and shoot a photon torpedo at it. Make sense?
could we use the sensors to try to figure out exactly where to fire at?
All right.
You're the engineer.
Sensors. Yeah.
Can I use the sensors to find out exactly where to fire at?
Let's see.
At their power source.
Reason and science, difficulty of 3.
Okay. Fortunately, with our
I know.
advanced sensors, it reduces that by 1.
I'll help,
So difficulty 2 then.
and I'll help. Go
Okay.
ahead. It's a good one.
It says,
I got
sorry,
a success.
what was the, it was reason and
Science.
Science, okay, reason science.
I
Okay, I got 15 on
one
that.
success there.
15 and 16.
Okay. 2
2 successes.
successes.
Well, no, I got 15 for my reasoning and science. So
He got a success.
Yeah,
you
I
got
got
a
two
success.
successes
Yeah.
between two of us. Okay, yeah.
Yes. You're able to figure out the exact spot that the ring has
The power source.
Okay, I gave you the coordinates.
fire on it.
Momentum.
Momentum. Spend both of them.
Yes, both.
Yes.
I want.
So we're gonna use
Well,
photons.
one will
or-
get me 1, 2 will get me. So I need to. I can only spend 1.
You're gonna spend 1, right?
We have
Yes.
to use photons. Is that right?
We have 1 power left.
Yes.
This is bad. We're gonna have to use photons. They don't use power.
Yeah.
Mm.
They didn't
They're
have much power
self-propelled, so-
themselves either after
Yeah.
firing it
Yeah.
so many times with phasers, but yeah.
All right. So weapons plus security from the ship.
Okay. Roll low. Yes! Natural 1!
Nice.
That's cocked.
That's right. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there.
Give him a natural one.
Fine, you get a natural 1.
Thank you. I got like 3 20s.
I got 2 successes off my, or no, 1 success.
So natural
And
one
that's
so you
that's
get-
below our security level. So is that 2 successes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
easily.
So that's
I thought
3.
It was automatic. Two successes.
It's automatic 2 successes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to appreciate that. Okay.
Obviously.
Should be 3 successes.
So you get
3 successes.
1 momentum.
We have 3 successes for 3 difficulty.
So it just hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just got it.
How many torpedoes are we shooting?
Just the 1.
Just the one.
But it's a very good one.
What's the
Photon
torpedo? Yeah, I already used that.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
1, 2, 3.
what's the effect?
The
Two of
effect is
Blow
it's
this.
high yield.
Blow the
If
spit
it
of
causes
the
a breach, it causes extra breach. Right?
Yes.
Yes. 3.
Well, there's no specific stats on the ring itself, but it doesn't have shields, so...
Okay.
So 3 damage, and
Yeah, 3 damage, yeah.
without shields, that's a breach.
Yeah,
So that's 2 breaches
okay.
to the power supply.
It deactivates. The
Yay.
ring, the ring powers off.
Okay.
Why didn't you scan that before?
I was busy fixing other things.
You were busy hitting it!
I'm an engineer, not a con officer. I don't know where was a con officer in the first place.
All right. So, just
Okay, so Zamlin appreciates your cure for the virus, offers her gratitude for the role in uncovering the Immunicorp plot. She also asks for Starfleet's help in the widespread delivery of the cure to rid her people of the Outlander virus once and for all.
okay.
The CEO get arrested?
Yes.
Okay, good. Justice has been served.
All right.
Can we get specs on the ring?
The one ring to rule them all.
And the one ring to possibly build an Earth defense.
It's just meant for radiation distribution.
Yeah, you could mount some good weapons on that thing.
I mean, the engineering of being able to build a ring, an artificial ring, around a planet,
Yes.
that's dealing with gravitation, that's dealing with the power system itself. Like, how did they engineer the same type of artificial gravity that we have, or did they come up with their own type?
Well, it's in the stationary orbit because they had a tether down to the planet.
True, yeah, so that's even more engineering there of keeping that stable there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If you didn't crash into it, it'd be even better.
We already had that technology.
But I want to see how they did it.
Well, all right.
You want to try to find some financial requisition as well?
I'm. This has been a harrowing experience. I don't know if I'm up to it. After having so many critical problems.
Oh yes, this has been a very.
Their company should compensate your medical team for creating so many of the
I
vaccines.
work for Starfleet. I'm afraid that I don't have much choice.
At that point, it's just out of the frying pan and into the fire. You're not concerned about money, like Immunicorp is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to suggest for his character to do that.
No,
Me as a player,
as a Ferengi, you would, yes.
Well, yeah, that's
yeah, exactly, yeah.
But I'm also a medical person, which we don't. We have the oath. We don't.
Yeah, then they lived.
Do no
they
harm.
can pay the medical bill.
Do no harm, and if they can pay the bill.
I'm pretty sure Ferengis don't go with the Hippocratic Oath.
No.
That's the Hippocratic Oath.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's beyond that now. We'll discuss that later.
Okay.
Yes.
So this ends episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Better than the last book so far?
Well, it didn't have Jar Jar, so it's a good episode 1.
Yes.
Well,
we pressed three viewers.
Okay.
Yeah, one's me.
Okay, and one's me downstairs. So some third party. Hello.
Hello. We just finished episode 1, so
yeah.
be prepared next week for episode 2.
Has it got a name?
It does. Plato's Cave.
Ooh. Maybe we could see a movie. Only in the background of it.
Yeah, silhouettes of it.
Silhouettes.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent. Well, thank you for running the game.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll get on work repairing the ship.
Preparing and maybe improving because you're not very good for combat.
Yeah,
Not that we ever really did it very much in the previous seasons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why we're so dedicated on shields.
Yeah.
Not shields,
Or hand-to-hand or
sensors.
other kind of combat, kind of thing. It's a lot easier to understand that rather than ship to ship and it's like massive damage. And,
oh, yeah.
I really want to do, I really want to do some hand-to-hand combat on the ship at some point.
Okay.
An excuse to use my second item of personal effects.
Say good night to the stream.
yes.
Good night, stream.
Until next time, happy gaming and shields up. Red alert.
Stop.